Stop everything. Your guardian angel literally brought you to this video, and I can prove it. Think about what you were just doing before you clicked this. Were you worried? Crying? Praying for a sign? That's not random. You were guided here because in the next 60 seconds, I'm going to reveal 3 specific things about your situation that nobody else knows. Something you lost is coming back. Someone who hurt you is about to face their own karma. And a door you thought was permanently closed is about to swing wide open. But only if you keep watching, because the enemy doesn't want you to hear what comes next. My dear child, I want you to know something beautiful today. Right at this very moment, as you are reading these words, something wonderful is already happening in your life. The universe has heard every single prayer you have whispered in the darkness. Every tear you have cried has been collected. Every struggle you have faced has been witnessed. And now, the time has come for everything to change. Abundance is flowing toward you like a mighty river, and nothing can stop it now. You see, there is a divine plan unfolding for you right now. It is not something far away in the distant future. It is happening at this very second. The blessings that have been delayed are now being released. The doors that seemed permanently closed are now beginning to open. The opportunities that seemed impossible are now becoming real. This is your season of miracles, and you need to prepare your heart to receive everything that is coming your way. Let me tell you something that will fill your heart with hope. Right now, as you sit here, there are divine beings watching over you. They are not far away in some distant heaven. They are right beside you, surrounding you with love and protection. These celestial helpers have been assigned specifically to you, to guide you, to protect you, and to help you navigate through every challenge you face. They see your struggles. They understand your pain. They know about the sleepless nights you have endured worrying about money, about your family, about your future, and they are working right now to bring solutions to every single problem. Think about this for a moment. Every person in your life, every situation you are facing, every challenge that seems too big to overcome, all of it is being handled by forces beyond your understanding. There is a divine intelligence orchestrating events in your favor. Things that seem like coincidences are actually carefully planned blessings. People who suddenly come into your life are being sent to help you. Opportunities that appear out of nowhere are divine appointments set up specifically for you. Now, I need to tell you something important about someone close to you. There is a family member, someone you care about deeply, who has been struggling. Perhaps they have made some mistakes. Perhaps they have walked down a path that has led them away from peace and happiness. You have been worried about them. You have prayed for them. You have lost sleep thinking about what might happen to them. But here is what you need to know today. The divine has not abandoned them. Even though they may have stumbled, even though they may have made choices that brought darkness into their life, they are not beyond help. They are not beyond redemption. At this very moment, divine messengers are being sent to that person. These spiritual helpers are going to surround them, guide them, and gently lead them back to the right path. They will create circumstances that will help your loved ones see clearly. They will arrange encounters that will touch their heart. They will whisper wisdom into their mind during quiet moments. And slowly, step by step, that person you care about will begin to change. You will see transformation happening before your eyes. What seemed impossible will become possible. What seemed broken will be restored. Trust in this process because it is already beginning. But there is more. I know that you have been carrying a heavy burden when it comes to money. The bills keep coming. The debts keep piling up. Every time you think you are getting ahead, something unexpected happens that pulls you back down. You work hard. You do everything right. but somehow the financial pressure never seems to ease. You lie awake at night wondering how you will manage. You feel stressed when you open your mailbox. You feel anxious when you think about the future. This constant worry has been stealing your peace, draining your energy, and making you feel exhausted. Listen carefully to what I am about to tell you. Help is on the way. Divine assistance is being dispatched to handle your financial situation. This is not just empty words or wishful thinking. This is a spiritual reality that is manifesting in the physical world right now. Angels who specialize in bringing material blessings are being sent to work on your behalf. They are going to guide you to opportunities you have not seen before. They are going to connect you with people who can help you. They are going to inspire ideas in your mind that will lead to increased income. They are going to remove obstacles that have been blocking your financial flow. You might be wondering how this will happen. It might come through an unexpected job opportunity. It might come through a business idea that suddenly becomes successful. It might come through someone paying back money they owed you. It might come through an inheritance or a gift. It might come through your current work suddenly becoming more profitable. The exact method does not matter. What matters is that the universe knows exactly how to get resources to you, and it is working right now to make it happen. Your only job is to stay open, stay alert, and be ready to act when opportunities present themselves. Before I continue, I want to ask you to do something. If this message is resonating with your heart, if you feel hope rising inside you, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you stay connected to these powerful messages that can transform your life. You become part of a community of believers who support each other, and you ensure that you never miss the guidance and blessings that are shared here regularly. Click that subscribe button now, and let us continue this journey together. Now, let me speak to you about protection. In this world, there are negative forces that try to harm good people. There are individuals who may wish you ill. There are circumstances that can threaten your peace and safety. Perhaps you have felt this. Perhaps you have sensed that someone was working against you. Perhaps you have experienced attacks that came from nowhere. Perhaps you have felt vulnerable and exposed to dangers you could not control. This has created fear in your heart. It has made you feel unsafe. It has caused you to worry about your family and loved ones. But here is the truth that will set you free from this fear. A divine shield is being placed around you and everyone you love. This is not a physical shield that you can see with your eyes, but it is far more powerful than any physical protection could ever be. It is a spiritual barrier that negative forces cannot penetrate. It is an invisible wall that keeps harm away from you. Every person who means you harm will find their plans frustrated. Every negative force that tries to attack you will be turned back. Every danger that approaches you will be diverted. You are completely safe because divine protection surrounds you at all times. This protection extends to your entire family. Your children, your spouse, your parents, your sibling. Everyone you love is covered by this same divine shield. You do not need to live in fear anymore. You do not need to worry constantly about what might happen. You can rest in the confidence that you and your loved ones are being watched over by powers far greater than anything that could threaten you. This is not something you have to earn or deserve. It is given freely because you are loved beyond measure. Let me tell you about something beautiful that is coming into your life very soon. Love is approaching you. Now, this might mean romantic love if you are single or if your relationship has been struggling. But it means so much more than just romance. It means deep, genuine connections with other human beings. It means friendships that nourish your soul. It means family relationships that bring joy instead of stress. It means a sense of belonging and acceptance that you may have been missing for a long time. You are going to meet new people who understand you. You are going to form bonds that feel easy and natural, not forced or exhausting. You are going to experience the beauty of being truly seen and appreciated for who you are. The loneliness that you may have felt will begin to fade away. The sense of isolation will be replaced by warm connections. Your heart, which may have been closed or guarded because of past hurts, will begin to open again. You will remember what it feels like to trust, to be vulnerable, to share your true self with others without fear of judgment or rejection. And the most beautiful part is that as you receive this love from others, you will also discover a deeper love for yourself. You will begin to treat yourself with kindness and compassion. You will stop being so critical and harsh with yourself. You will start to see your own value and worth. You will recognize that you deserve good things. You will understand that you are not defined by your mistakes or failures. You are a precious being worthy of all the good things life has to offer. With this love comes something else that will transform your experience of life. Happiness. Real, deep, lasting happiness. Not the fleeting pleasure that comes and goes, but a profound sense of contentment and joy that becomes your natural state of being. This happiness will not depend on external circumstances. It will not disappear when challenges arise. It will be rooted so deeply in your soul that nothing can shake it. You will wake up in the morning feeling grateful to be alive. You will go through your day noticing beauty everywhere. You will find reasons to smile even in ordinary moments. The heavy sadness that may have been weighing you down will lift. The anxiety that has been your constant companion will fade away. The depression that made everything seem gray and meaningless will dissolve. In its place will be a lightness, a brightness, a vitality that makes you feel truly alive again. This is not something you have to work hard to achieve. It is not something you have to earn through perfect behavior. It is a gift that is being given to you simply because you exist, simply because you are loved by the divine. All you have to do is open your heart to receive it. Stop resisting. Stop thinking you do not deserve it. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. That moment is now. Open your arms and let this happiness flow into your life. Let me share with you a powerful truth that can change everything. You are not separate from the divine. The power that created the entire universe lives inside you. Think about that for a moment. The same intelligence that makes flowers bloom, that keeps planets in orbit, that causes seeds to grow into mighty trees, that same intelligence is within you right now. You have access to infinite wisdom. You have access to unlimited creativity. You have access to boundless energy. You are far more powerful than you have ever imagined. The reason you have not experienced this power fully is because you have not invited the divine to work through you. You have been trying to handle everything on your own. You have been relying only on your limited human strength and understanding. But now it is time to change that. It is time to open yourself to the divine presence that wants to flow through you, to guide you, to empower you, to transform you from the inside out. When you invite this divine presence into your life, everything shifts. Suddenly, problems that seemed impossible to solve become manageable. Doors that were locked suddenly open. People who can help you appear at exactly the right time. Ideas and insights come to you when you need them most. You find yourself in the right place at the right time again and again. This is not luck or coincidence. This is what happens when you align yourself with the divine flow of life. This divine presence wants to make you whole again. Perhaps you feel broken right now. Perhaps you feel like pieces of yourself have been lost along the way. Perhaps you look at yourself and see only damage and scars from past experiences. Perhaps you wonder if you will ever feel complete again. The answer is yes. Not only will you feel complete, but you will be stronger and more beautiful than you were before. The breaks in you will be healed, but not in a way that erases what happened. Instead, they will be healed in a way that makes you more compassionate, more wise, more resilient, more capable of helping others who are struggling. Think of it like a broken bone that heals. The place where it was broken actually becomes stronger than the rest of the bone. That is what is happening to you right now. The broken places in your soul are being healed, and they are becoming your greatest sources of strength. The pain you have endured is being transformed into wisdom. The struggles you have faced are being converted into power. The losses you have experienced are making space for something even better to enter your life. The divine also wants to bring back the life force that you may have lost. Sometimes through difficult experiences, through betrayal, through disappointment, through trauma, we lose our spark. We lose our enthusiasm for living. We go through the motions of daily life, but we do not really feel alive anymore. We are merely surviving instead of thriving. Colors seem dull. Nothing excites us anymore. We feel disconnected from our own aliveness. If this describes how you have been feeling, I have wonderful news for you. That vibrant life force is returning to you right now. You are going to feel energized again. You are going to feel motivated to pursue your dreams. You are going to feel passionate about things that matter to you. You are going to wake up eager to experience what the day will bring. That childlike wonder and curiosity that you had long ago is going to resurface. You will notice details you have been missing. You will appreciate simple pleasures you have been overlooking. Food will taste better. Music will sound richer. Sunsets will look more beautiful. You will feel truly present in your own life, instead of just going through it in a fog. And along with all of this comes something essential that you need for the journey ahead. Hope. Real, solid, unshakable hope. Not wishful thinking or naive optimism, but a deep knowing that everything is going to work out. Hope is what keeps you going when circumstances look bleak. Hope is what helps you take the next step when you cannot see the entire path. Hope is what allows you to plant seeds, even when you cannot yet see the harvest. Hope is the bridge between where you are now and where you are meant to be. The divine is placing this hope deep in your heart right now. Even if everything around you seems dark, this hope will be a light inside you that never goes out. Even if people tell you that your situation is hopeless, this inner hope will prove them wrong. Even if logic and reason say that things cannot change, this hope will carry you forward until you see the miracle manifest. This hope is not based on circumstances. It is based on the eternal truth that the divine loves you and will never abandon you. Now, I want you to understand something very important about divine love. This is not love as humans typically experience it. Human love is often conditional. People love you when you meet their expectations. They love you when you make them happy. They love you when you are useful to them. And their love can be withdrawn when you disappoint them or fail to live up to their standards. But divine love is completely different. It is unconditional, unlimited, and unchanging. The divine loves you exactly as you are right now, not as you could be, not as you should be, but as you actually are in this moment, with all your flaws and imperfections and mistakes. You do not have to clean yourself up to be loved. You do not have to achieve something great to be worthy of love. You do not have to be perfect to deserve love. You are loved simply because you exist. You are loved because you are a precious creation. You are loved because the divine delights in you. This love is so vast that it cannot be measured. It is deeper than the deepest ocean. It is higher than the highest mountain. It extends beyond the edges of the universe. If you spent your entire life trying to understand the depth of this love, you would only scratch the surface. And the most amazing thing is that this infinite love is directed at you personally. Not at humanity in general, but at you specifically. You are known completely and loved completely. When you truly grasp this truth, it changes everything. You stop trying so hard to earn approval. You stop exhausting yourself trying to be good enough. You stop measuring your worth by what you accomplish or what others think of you. Instead, you rest in the secure knowledge that you are already loved beyond measure. This security allows you to be your authentic self. It frees you from the prison of other people's expectations. It gives you the courage to follow your own path instead of trying to conform to what others think you should do. As you accept this divine love, you will naturally begin to love yourself more. This is not selfish or narcissistic. It is actually essential for your well-being. You cannot truly love others well if you do not love yourself. You cannot give what you do not have. When you love yourself with the same unconditional love that the divine has for you, you become a source of love for others. You stop demanding that they fill the empty places in you. You stop using relationships to try to prove your worth. Instead, you love from a place of fullness and abundance. Let me tell you about the power of empathy and how it will transform your relationships. As you grow in love and wholeness, you will develop a deeper capacity to understand others. You will begin to see that everyone you meet is fighting their own battles. Everyone has a story that explains why they behave the way they do. That person who was rude to you may be dealing with terrible pain. That family member who seems distant may be struggling with shame. That coworker who is difficult may have experienced trauma that makes trust hard for them. When you approach people with empathy instead of judgment, everything changes. Instead of taking things personally, you recognize that most people's behavior has little to do with you and everything to do with their own inner world. Instead of reacting with anger or defensiveness, you respond with curiosity and compassion. Instead of writing people off as bad or difficult, you see them as complex human beings doing their best with what they know and have been through. This does not mean you have to accept mistreatment or allow people to harm you. Empathy does not require you to be a doormat. You can understand someone's pain while still maintaining healthy boundaries. You can have compassion for why someone behaves badly while still choosing not to allow them close access to your life. Empathy and self-protection are not opposites. They can and should coexist. But here is what empathy does for you. It frees you from the burden of carrying resentment and bitterness. When you understand that hurt people, it becomes easier to forgive. When you recognize that everyone is struggling with something, it becomes easier to be patient. When you see that we are all just trying to find our way in this confusing world, it becomes easier to extend grace. And when you live this way, you feel lighter. You feel more connected to humanity. You feel less alone because you recognize that we are all in this together. Now, I need to address something important. In your journey, you will encounter people who are not good for you. Some people will not have your best interests at heart. Some will be jealous of your blessings and will try to undermine you. Some will pretend to be friends while secretly hoping you fail. Some will act superior and treat you as less than equal. Some will drain your energy and give nothing back. These people are obstacles to your growth and happiness. The divine wants you to have wisdom to recognize these people and courage to distance yourself from them. This is not about being judgmental or thinking you are better than others. It is about protecting your peace and your progress. You have to be selective about who you allow into your inner circle. Not everyone deserves access to your heart, your time, your energy, or your life. Some relationships need to end. Some friendships need to fade. Some family connections need to have strong boundaries. This is not cruel. This is wisdom. Pray for discernment to see people clearly. Ask for help in recognizing true intentions. Sometimes people wear masks, and it takes time to see who they really are. Do not ignore red flags. Do not make excuses for repeated bad behavior. Do not sacrifice your well-being to keep peace with people who do not value you. The divine wants you surrounded by people who genuinely care about you, who celebrate your successes, who support you in hard times, who treat you with respect, who add value to your life. As you remove negative people from your circle, you will notice something beautiful happening. The right people will start appearing. You will meet individuals who align with your values. You will form friendships that are mutually beneficial and supportive. You will find mentors who want to help you grow. You will connect with people who inspire you to be better. These relationships will feel easy and natural, not exhausting and complicated. You will wonder why you tolerated difficult relationships for so long when healthy ones feel this good. Let me speak to you now about decisions and choices. Every single day, you make countless decisions. Some are small and seemingly insignificant. Some are large and life-changing. But all of them matter because they shape the direction of your life. The divine wants to guide you in making wise choices, but you have to pause and listen. Too often, we rush into decisions based on emotions, pressure from others, or what seems easiest in the moment. Then later we regret our choices and wonder why things turned out badly. Before you make any important decision, stop and think carefully. Ask yourself if this choice aligns with your values. Ask yourself where this path will lead. Ask yourself if this is something your future self will thank you for. And most importantly, ask yourself if this decision moves you closer to the divine or further away. Some choices, even though they seem attractive in the moment, will separate you from peace and guidance. They will lead you into confusion and difficulty. Learning to recognize these paths and having the strength to say no to them is crucial. This is especially true when it comes to temptation and sin. Sin is anything that separates you from divine love and guidance. It is anything that harms you or others. It is anything that leads to darkness instead of light. Sometimes sin seems appealing. It might promise pleasure, excitement, power, or immediate gratification. But it always delivers pain in the long run. It always creates distance between you and the peace you seek. It always leads to consequences that outweigh any temporary benefit. The divine is asking you to be honest about the areas where you are compromising. Where are you making choices that you know are not good for you? Where are you allowing things into your life that are toxic or destructive? Where are you playing with fire and thinking you will not get burned? These are the places where you need to exercise discipline and say no. This is not about being perfect. It is not about never making mistakes. It is about being intentional and choosing life instead of death, light instead of darkness, peace instead of chaos. When you make choices that honor the divine, you stay connected to your source of strength and wisdom. When you choose sin and separation, you cut yourself off from help and wander in confusion. The closer you are to the divine, the clearer everything becomes. The further you drift, the harder it is to find your way. So choose wisely. Choose carefully. Choose with eternity in mind, not just with the moment in mind. I want you to begin speaking powerful truths over your life. Words have creative power. What you consistently say about yourself and your situation shapes your reality. If you constantly speak defeat, lack, and failure, that is what you will experience. But if you speak victory, abundance, and success, you call those things into existence. This is not magical thinking. This is aligning your words with divine truth and watching that truth manifest in your life. Start saying these things every single day, especially in the morning when you wake up and at night before you sleep. Say them out loud with conviction. Say them until you believe them. Say them until they become your reality. Say, my life is amazing and getting better every day. Say, I am exactly where I need to be and everything is working out for my good. Say, all of my experiences are teaching me and growing me. Say, I am moving to the next level of my life. Say, I am constantly improving and becoming the person I am meant to be. Say, I believe in miracles and I expect unexpected blessings. Say, the universe always provides everything I need exactly when I need it. Say, I have abundant energy and motivation to pursue my goals. Say, I achieve my objectives easily because I am aligned with divine flow. Say, abundance is my natural state and money flows to me freely. Say, I am grateful that my financial situation improves every single day. Say, I deserve the best that life has to offer. Say, I am confident in who I am and in my unique gifts. Say, I am perfectly created and everything I touch is blessed. Say, all my projects succeed because the divine works through me. Say, I receive everything I desire because I am worthy. Say, amazing things happen to me all the time. Say, I am grateful for all the good in my life and all the good that is coming. Say, I trust the divine completely to guide and protect me. Say, I am surrounded by love and I give love freely. Say, my heart is healed and whole. Say, I forgive everyone who has hurt me and I release all bitterness. Say, I am free from fear and full of faith. Say, my future is bright and filled with wonderful opportunities. Say, I am blessed beyond measure. Say, the divine loves me unconditionally, and that is all I need. As you speak these truths consistently, you will notice shifts happening. Your mindset will change. Your energy will change. Your circumstances will begin to change. What seemed impossible will become possible. What seemed out of reach will come within your grasp. This is the power of agreement with divine truth. When your words align with what the divine says about you, transformation is inevitable. Remember that transformation is a process, not an instant event. There will be days when you feel strong and days when you feel weak. There will be moments of clarity and moments of confusion. There will be progress and setbacks. This is all normal and part of the journey. Do not be discouraged when things do not change overnight. Seeds that are planted need time to grow. Keep watering them with faith, with positive words, with right choices, and with patient expectation. The harvest will come at exactly the right time. As you walk this path of transformation, know that you are never alone. The divine is with you in every moment, in times of joy and in times of sorrow, in seasons of plenty and in seasons of lack, in moments of strength and in moments of weakness. You are accompanied, guided, protected, and loved every single step of the way. When you feel afraid, the divine is there bringing peace. When you feel confused, the divine is there bringing clarity. When you feel weak, the divine is there bringing strength. When you feel alone, the divine is there reminding you that you are cherished. This journey you are on is sacred. Every experience, even the difficult ones, has meaning and purpose. Nothing is wasted. Every tear has been counted. Every struggle has refined you. Every challenge has made you stronger. Every loss has created space for something better. Every ending has prepared you for a new beginning. You are not the same person you were a year ago, or even a month ago. You are constantly evolving, growing, and becoming more of who you truly are. And as you become more authentic, more whole, more aligned with divine love, you become a light for others. Your transformation will inspire people around you. Your peace will be contagious. Your joy will lift others. Your faith will encourage those who are struggling. Without even trying, you will become a blessing to everyone you encounter. This is the ripple effect of divine work in a person's life. You are healed so that you can help heal others. You are blessed so that you can bless others. You receive love so that you can give love. Never forget how far you have come. Look back and see how many battles you have survived. Look back and see how many times you thought you could not go on, but you did. Look back and see how many prayers have been answered. Look back and see how many times you were protected from danger you did not even know about. Look back and see the faithfulness of the divine in your life. This gives you confidence for the future. If you have been carried this far, you will be carried all the way to your destination. Your destination is not just a physical place or a specific achievement. Your destination is becoming fully yourself. It is living in complete alignment with divine purpose. It is experiencing the fullness of love, joy, and peace. It is using your unique gifts to make the world better. It is forming deep connections with other souls. It is knowing without doubt that you are loved, valued, and significant. This is what you are moving toward with every step, with every choice, with every day. So lift your head high. Square your shoulders. Take a deep breath. You are stronger than you know. You are more loved than you can imagine. You are destined for things beyond your current understanding. The best chapters of your life have not been written yet. The greatest joys are still ahead of you. The deepest fulfillment is approaching. Everything you have been through has prepared you for what is coming. And what is coming is so good that it will make every hardship worth it. As we come to the end of this message, I want you to know that this is not just words on a page. This is divine truth being spoken directly into your life. This is a turning point. This is the moment when everything begins to shift. What you have read here today has planted seeds in your spirit. Those seeds are going to grow. They are going to produce a harvest of blessings in your life. You are going to look back on this day and recognize it as the day when hope was restored, when faith was renewed, when transformation began. The divine has seen your faithfulness. The divine has heard every prayer. The divine has collected every tear. And now the divine is responding with overwhelming goodness. Get ready for doors to open. Get ready for provision to come. Get ready for relationships to be restored. Get ready for health to improve. Get ready for joy to flood your soul. Get ready for peace that surpasses understanding. Get ready for favor that defies explanation. Get ready for miracles that leave you in awe. This is your season. This is your time. This is your moment. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are divinely guided and protected. Walk forward with expectation, knowing that good things are coming your way. Walk forward with gratitude for all that you have and all that is on its way. Walk forward with love in your heart for yourself and for others. Walk forward with faith that cannot be shaken. Walk forward knowing that you are a beloved child of the divine, precious beyond measure, and destined for greatness. You are blessed. You are favored. You are loved. And your life from this day forward will reflect these beautiful truths in ways that amaze you. Go in peace, go in power, and go in the absolute certainty that the very best is yet to come. Mba chodi di hayapan, muji 8,000 words tak ki to do, my dear child. I want you to sit down for a moment and truly listen to what I am about to share with you today. This is not just another message that will pass through your mind and be forgotten. This is a divine appointment between your soul and the eternal truth that governs this entire universe. Right now, at this precise moment, something extraordinary is taking place in the invisible realm that surrounds you. Forces beyond your comprehension are moving on your behalf. Angels are being dispatched with specific assignments that concern your life. Blessings that have been stored up for you are being released. Doors that have been locked for years are beginning to creak open. And the most beautiful part of all of this is that you do not have to do anything to earn it or deserve it. It is already happening simply because you exist, simply because you are deeply loved by the Creator of everything. I need you to understand something fundamental about how the universe operates. There is a divine intelligence that is aware of every single detail of your life. This intelligence knows how many hairs are on your head. It knows every thought that passes through your mind. It knows every emotion that stirs in your heart. It knows about the secret fears you have never spoken aloud to anyone. It knows about the dreams you have hidden away because you were afraid people would laugh at them. It knows about the pain you carry from experiences that happened years ago but still affect you today. Nothing about you is hidden. Nothing about you is unknown. And here is the most important part. Nothing about you is unloved. You see, many people go through life feeling invisible. They feel like nobody really sees them or understands them. They feel like they are just one person among billions, insignificant and forgotten. They wake up each day and go through the motions of living, but deep inside they wonder if their life really matters. They wonder if anyone would notice if they disappeared. They wonder if the struggles they face and the battles they fight have any meaning at all. If you have ever felt this way, I want you to know that these feelings, while understandable, are based on a lie. The truth is that you are seen, you are known, and you are cherished beyond your ability to comprehend. Right now, as you are reading these words, there are spiritual beings whose entire existence is focused on helping you. These are not distant, impersonal forces. These are conscious, intelligent beings who have been assigned specifically to you. They know your name. They know your situation. They have been watching over you since the day you were born. They have protected you from dangers you never even knew existed. They have guided you away from paths that would have led to destruction. They have arranged circumstances to bring good people into your life at exactly the right time. They have whispered wisdom into your mind during crucial moments when you needed to make important decisions. These divine helpers have been working behind the scenes of your life all along, but now their activity is intensifying. New assignments have been given. Additional resources have been allocated. The level of divine intervention in your life is about to increase dramatically. Things that you have been praying about for months or even years are about to manifest. Breakthroughs that seemed impossible are about to occur. Miracles that you stopped believing could happen are about to take place right before your eyes. Let me tell you about what is happening right now concerning your finances. I know that money has been a source of tremendous stress for you. I know that you have been struggling to make ends meet. I know that the bills keep piling up faster than you can pay them. I know that you lie awake at night doing calculations in your head, trying to figure out how you are going to cover all your expenses. I know that you have been working hard, perhaps even working multiple jobs, and yet somehow you still cannot seem to get ahead. I know that this constant financial pressure has been draining your energy, stealing your peace, and making you feel hopeless about the future. But I have incredible news for you today. Divine provision is being released into your life right now. Angels who specialize in bringing material blessings are being dispatched to work on your financial situation. Now, I know this might sound strange to you. You might be thinking that angels deal with spiritual matters, not practical things like money and bills. But you need to understand that the divine cares about every aspect of your life, including your physical needs. The creator of the universe owns everything. All the wealth in the world belongs to the divine. And right now, a portion of that wealth is being directed toward you. This provision might come in ways you expect or in ways that completely surprise you. It might come through a promotion at your current job that you were not anticipating. It might come through a new job opportunity that offers significantly better pay and benefits. It might come through a business idea that suddenly starts generating income. It might come through an investment that unexpectedly pays off. It might come through an inheritance from a relative you had lost touch with. It might come through someone repaying a debt you had written off long ago. It might come through a gift from someone who feels led to help you. It might come through a legal settlement. It might come through finding money you did not know you had. The exact method is not important. What is important is that you understand that financial relief is on its way to you. But the angels assigned to your finances are not just bringing you money. They are also bringing you wisdom. You see, many people receive money and then lose it quickly because they do not know how to manage it properly. The divine wants to ensure that when resources come to you, you will be able to steward them well so that you can build lasting prosperity. So these angels are going to guide you in making better financial decisions. They are going to help you see opportunities that you have been missing. They are going to warn you away from bad investments or schemes that would have caused you to lose money. They are going to connect you with people who can give you sound financial advice. They are going to inspire ideas in your mind about how to increase your income and decrease your expenses. Over the coming weeks and months, you are going to notice that you are making smarter choices with money. You are going to feel more confident about financial matters. Things that used to confuse you are going to become clear. You are going to develop habits that lead to financial stability and growth. And as this happens, the stress and anxiety that have been your constant companions are going to fade away. You are going to be able to breathe freely again. You are going to sleep peacefully through the night without worrying. You are going to open your mailbox without fear. You are going to look at your bank account without that sick feeling in your stomach. But I need to tell you something else that is equally important. While your finances are being addressed, there is also a family situation that requires divine intervention. There is someone close to you, someone you love deeply, who has been struggling. Perhaps this person is a son or daughter, a brother or sister, a parent, a spouse, or a close friend who feels like family. This person has made some choices that have taken them down a difficult path. Maybe they have gotten involved with the wrong crowd. Maybe they have developed an addiction. Maybe they have embraced beliefs or behaviors that are harmful. Maybe they have become bitter and angry. Maybe they have turned away from faith and goodness. Maybe they have done things that have brought shame and pain to themselves and to your family. You have been deeply concerned about this person. You have tried to help them, but your efforts have not worked. You have tried to talk to them, but they would not listen. You have tried to guide them back to the right path, but they resisted. You have watched helplessly as they continued to make destructive choices. You have felt frustrated, angry, sad, and frightened about what might happen to them. You have prayed countless prayers asking for them to change. You have shed many tears over this situation. You have felt guilty, wondering if you did something wrong, or if you could have done something differently to prevent this. You have felt powerless and hopeless about the whole situation. But today I want to lift that burden from your shoulders. I want you to know that this person you are worried about has not been forgotten by the divine. Even though they have strayed far from the right path, even though they have made terrible mistakes, even though they may have hurt you and others, they are still loved. The divine has not given up on them. And right now, at this very moment, a rescue operation is being launched on their behalf. Angels are being sent to surround this person. Now, these angels cannot force them to change because every person has free will, but what they can do is create circumstances that will help this person wake up and see clearly. They can arrange for this person to experience consequences that will make them reconsider their choices. They can bring people into this person's life who will speak truth to them. They can protect this person from the worst outcomes of their bad decisions, giving them opportunities to turn around. They can whisper wisdom and truth into this person's heart during quiet moments. They can remind this person of who they really are underneath all the mistakes and poor choices. You are going to start seeing changes in this person. It might not happen overnight. Transformation is usually a gradual process. but you will begin to notice small shifts. Maybe they will become more receptive to conversation. Maybe they will start questioning the path they are on. Maybe they will experience something that shakes them and makes them reconsider. Maybe they will meet someone who influences them in a positive way. Maybe they will have a moment of clarity where they suddenly see how destructive their behavior has been. Step by step, bit by bit, this person is going to move back toward wholeness and health. Your role in this process is not to force it or control it. Your role is to maintain hope, to continue loving this person even when they are difficult to love, to pray for them, and to be ready to support them when they start making better choices. Do not give up on them. Do not write them off. Do not convince yourself that they will never change. Keep believing in the possibility of redemption and transformation. Keep trusting that the divine can reach even the most hardened heart and bring healing to even the most damaged soul. Now let me talk to you about something else that is critically important: protection. In this world, there are forces and people that mean you harm. I am not trying to make you paranoid or fearful, but I do want you to be aware of reality. There are individuals who are jealous of you and wish you would fail. There are people who smile to your face but speak badly about you behind your back. There are those who pretend to be your friends but secretly hope for your downfall. There are spiritual forces of darkness that want to steal your peace, kill your dreams, and destroy your life. This is not pleasant to think about, but it is true. Perhaps you have already experienced this. Perhaps you have felt attacks coming against you that seem to have no natural explanation. Perhaps you have sensed that someone was working against you. Perhaps you have experienced one disaster after another and wondered why so many bad things were happening to you. Perhaps you have felt oppressed or weighed down by dark feelings that did not seem to originate from you. Perhaps you have had nightmares or experienced fear that gripped you for no apparent reason. If any of this resonates with you, I want you to know that you are not crazy and you are not imagining things. Spiritual warfare is real and you have been in the middle of it. But here is what you need to understand. Greater is the power that is with you than any power that could come against you. The divine is infinitely more powerful than any enemy you could ever face. And right now, a supernatural shield of protection is being placed around you and everyone you love. This is not a metaphor or a comforting thought. This is a spiritual reality that is more solid and real than the physical walls of your house. Imagine an invisible barrier of divine energy surrounding you at all times. Negative forces cannot penetrate this barrier. People who mean you harm will find their plans frustrated and confused. Attacks that are launched against you will be turned back on those who sent them. Danger that approaches you will be diverted before it reaches you. Accidents that should have happened will be prevented. Illnesses that should have taken hold will be stopped. Evil schemes plotted against you will fall apart. Weapons formed against you will not prosper. This protection is comprehensive. It covers you physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It covers you when you are awake and when you are asleep. It covers you at home and when you travel. It covers you at work and in your leisure time. It covers your children, your spouse, your parents, your siblings, and anyone else you care about deeply. You are completely safe because you are completely surrounded by divine protection. This means you can release all fear and anxiety about what might happen. You do not need to constantly worry about dangers and threats. You do not need to live in a state of hypervigilance, always looking over your shoulder. You can rest in the confidence that you are being watched over by forces far greater than anything that could threaten you. This does not mean that nothing bad will ever happen or that you will never face challenges. It means that you will be protected through whatever comes, and that ultimately no real harm can come to your soul or your destiny. Before I continue, I want to ask you to do something important right now. If this message is speaking to your heart, if you are feeling hope rising inside of you, if you are beginning to believe that your situation can change, then please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. When you subscribe, you become part of a community of people who are all on a journey of faith and transformation. You will receive regular messages of encouragement, wisdom, and hope. You will stay connected to this source of spiritual nourishment, and you will ensure that you do not miss any of the powerful content that can help you grow and overcome. So please, click that subscribe button right now. Do not put it off. Do it while you are thinking about it. And while you are at it, turn on notifications so you will be alerted whenever we post new content. This is important for your spiritual journey. Do not miss out on the blessings that come through staying connected. Now, let me tell you about something beautiful that is about to enter your life. Real, deep, genuine love. I know that you may have been hurt in the past. I know that you may have trusted people who betrayed you. I know that you may have opened your heart only to have it broken. I know that you may have invested in relationships that ended in disappointment and pain. Because of these experiences, you may have built walls around your heart. You may have decided that it is safer not to let anyone get too close. You may have convinced yourself that you are better off alone. You may have given up on the idea of finding true connection with another human being. But isolation is not the answer. Human beings were created for relationship. We need connection with others to be truly healthy and whole. Loneliness is one of the most painful experiences a person can endure. It creates a deep ache in the soul that nothing else can fill. You can have success, money, achievements, and possessions, but if you do not have meaningful relationships, you will still feel empty inside. The divine knows this about you. The divine designed you for love and connection. And right now, the divine is preparing to bring people into your life who will love you well. These will not be superficial relationships. These will not be people who only want something from you. These will not be connections based on what you can do for others or how you make them look. These will be authentic relationships where you are valued for who you are, not for what you provide. You are going to meet people who understand you. You are going to form friendships with individuals who share your values and who are on a similar journey. You are going to connect with souls who appreciate your uniqueness instead of trying to change you. You are going to experience what it feels like to be fully seen and still fully accepted. You are going to know the joy of being able to be your true self without pretense or performance. If you are single and desire a romantic relationship, that too is coming. The divine is preparing someone for you right now. This person is being shaped and refined so that they will be ready for you when you meet. This is someone who will love you deeply and faithfully. This is someone who will be committed to you through good times and difficult times. This is someone who will bring out the best in you and who will support your growth and dreams. This is someone who will be not just a lover, but a true partner and friend. If you are already in a relationship that has been struggling, healing is coming to that relationship. The distance between you and your partner is going to close. The walls that have been built are going to come down. Communication is going to improve. Understanding is going to increase. Old wounds are going to heal. Forgiveness is going to flow. Passion and affection are going to be rekindled. You are going to remember why you fell in love in the first place. Your relationship is going to become stronger and more beautiful than it ever was before. But love is not just about romantic relationships. You are also going to experience deeper connections with family members. Relationships that have been strained or broken are going to be restored. Misunderstandings that have created division are going to be cleared up. Forgiveness is going to happen between you and people you have been estranged from. Family gatherings are going to become joyful instead of stressful. You are going to feel a sense of belonging and acceptance within your family that you may not have felt before. And perhaps most importantly, you are going to develop a deeper love for yourself. For too long, you have been your own harshest critic. You have focused on your flaws and mistakes. You have compared yourself unfavorably to others. You have believed negative things about yourself. You have treated yourself with harshness and contempt. You have denied yourself grace and compassion. This has to change, and it is changing right now. The divine is opening your eyes to see yourself as you truly are. You are a masterpiece of creation. You are unique and irreplaceable. There has never been and will never be another person exactly like you. You have gifts and talents and perspectives that the world needs. You have beauty that goes far deeper than physical appearance. You have value that is not dependent on your performance or achievements. You are worthy of love and respect simply because you exist. As you begin to see yourself through the eyes of divine love, everything shifts. You stop demanding perfection from yourself. You give yourself permission to make mistakes and learn from them. You treat yourself with kindness and patience. You celebrate your strengths instead of obsessing over your weaknesses. You take care of your body, mind, and spirit because you recognize that you are precious and deserve to be treated well. This self-love is not selfish or narcissistic. It is actually the foundation for being able to love others well. With love comes something else that will revolutionize your experience of life. Joy, not the shallow, temporary happiness that depends on circumstances going well, but deep, abiding joy that remains steady regardless of what is happening around you. This is the kind of joy that bubbles up from a soul that knows it is loved and valued. This is the kind of joy that cannot be stolen by difficult circumstances or crushed by challenges. This is the kind of joy that transforms ordinary moments into treasures. You are going to wake up in the morning with a sense of eager anticipation for the day ahead. You are going to notice beauty in places you previously overlooked. You are going to find yourself smiling for no particular reason. You are going to laugh more freely and more often. You are going to feel a lightness in your spirit that makes you feel young again, regardless of your actual age. The heaviness that has been pressing down on you is going to lift. The darkness that has colored your perspective is going to give way to light and brightness. This joy is going to be contagious. People around you are going to notice the change. They are going to comment that you seem different. They are going to be drawn to you because of the positive energy you radiate. They are going to want to know what happened to you and what your secret is. And you will be able to tell them that you have encountered divine love, and that encounter has transformed you from the inside out. Along with joy comes peace. Deep, profound, unshakable peace. The kind of peace that calms your racing thoughts at night. The kind of peace that steadies your emotions during turbulent times. The kind of peace that allows you to remain centered and grounded when everything around you is chaotic. This peace does not come from having all your problems solved or all your questions answered. This peace comes from knowing that you are held securely by a power greater than any problem you could face. You have spent so much of your life feeling anxious and worried. Your mind has been like a hamster wheel, constantly spinning with fears about the future and regrets about the past. You have carried tension in your body that has manifested as headaches, stomach problems, muscle pain, and exhaustion. You have felt perpetually on edge, never able to truly relax. But all of that is about to change. Divine peace is flooding into your mind and body right now. It is like cool water on a hot day. It is like a gentle breeze on stuffy afternoon. It is like sinking into a comfortable bed after a long, exhausting day. This peace is washing over you, soothing your frazzled nerves, calming your turbulent emotions, quieting your worried thoughts. You are going to sleep better. You are going to think more clearly. You are going to handle stress more effectively. You are going to respond to challenges with calmness instead of panic. This peace will enable you to make better decisions because you will not be operating from a place of fear and anxiety. When you are peaceful, you can hear divine guidance more clearly. When you are peaceful, you can see situations more accurately. When you are peaceful, you can respond wisely instead of reacting impulsively. This peace is one of the greatest gifts you can receive, and it is being given to you freely right now. Now let me tell you about something else that is extremely important. Hope. Real, solid, unshakable hope. Without hope, people perish. Without hope, there is no reason to keep going. Without hope, even good circumstances feel empty and meaningless. Hope is what sustains us through difficult times. Hope is what keeps us moving forward when we cannot see the path ahead. Hope is what enables us to endure present pain because we believe in a better future. Perhaps you have lost hope. Perhaps you have been disappointed so many times that you stopped believing things could get better. Perhaps you have prayed so many prayers that seemed to go unanswered that you stopped expecting anything to change. Perhaps you have tried so hard to improve your life with no visible results that you gave up trying. Perhaps you have sunk into a state of resignation where you just go through the motions of living without any real expectation of joy or fulfillment. If this describes where you have been, I have wonderful news for you. Hope is being restored to you right now. The divine is reigniting the flame of hope in your heart. You are going to start believing again that good things can happen. You are going to start dreaming again about possibilities for your future. You are going to start taking action again toward your goals and desires. You are going to start feeling excited again about what tomorrow might bring. This hope is not based on wishful thinking or naive optimism. This hope is rooted in the character and faithfulness of the divine. The divine has never failed anyone who truly trusted. The divine has never abandoned anyone who called out for help. The divine has never broken a single promise. Throughout all of history, through countless generations, the divine has proven to be utterly reliable and trustworthy. And what the divine has done for others, the divine will do for you. Your situation might look impossible right now, but the divine specializes in impossible situations. Your problems might seem too big to solve, but there is no problem too big for divine intervention. Your past might seem too broken to redeem, but the divine is the master of taking broken things and creating something beautiful from them. So do not give up. Do not surrender to despair. Do not accept defeat. Hold on to hope, because hope anchored in divine promises never disappoints. Let me speak to you now about power. Not the kind of power that controls or dominates others, but the kind of power that enables you to overcome obstacles and fulfill your purpose. You have far more power within you than you have realized. You have been living as if you are weak and helpless, but that is not the truth about you. The same divine energy that created the entire universe lives inside you. Think about that for a moment. The power that spoke galaxies into existence, that set planets in motion, that designed the complexity of a single cell, that same power resides in you. You have access to infinite wisdom. Whenever you face a decision or problem, you can tap into divine intelligence that knows all things. You do not have to rely solely on your own limited understanding. You can ask for guidance and receive answers. You can request wisdom and have it given to you. You do not have to stumble around in confusion and uncertainty. There is a source of perfect knowledge available to you at all times. You have access to unlimited creativity. Whatever you need to create, Whether it is a solution to a problem, a new business, a work of art, or anything else, the divine can inspire ideas in you that are brilliant and original. You do not have to feel stuck in old patterns. You do not have to keep doing things the way they have always been done. You can innovate. You can invent. You can bring something new into the world that has never existed before. You have access to boundless energy. When you are operating in alignment with divine purpose, you will find that you have strength and stamina that goes beyond your natural capacity. Tasks that should exhaust you will not drain you. Challenges that should overwhelm you will not defeat you. You will find yourself able to keep going even when by all rights you should have collapsed. This is because divine energy is flowing through you, sustaining you, empowering you. The reason many people never experience this power is because they try to do everything on their own strength. They rely on their own intelligence, their own abilities, their own resources. And while human effort is important, it is limited. But when you partner with the divine, when you invite divine presence to work through you, limitations disappear. What was impossible becomes possible. What was too difficult becomes manageable. What was beyond your reach comes within your grasp. So stop trying to handle everything alone. Stop relying only on yourself. Open yourself to divine partnership. Say, I cannot do this on my own, but I know you can do it through me. Say, I do not have all the answers, but I trust you to guide me. Say, I do not have enough strength or resources, but I know you have unlimited supply. When you humble yourself and acknowledge your need for divine help, that is when divine power begins to flow through you. This power will enable you to break free from things that have held you captive. Perhaps there are addictions that have controlled you. Perhaps there are destructive patterns you have been unable to change. Perhaps there are fears that have paralyzed you. Perhaps there are negative thought patterns that have dominated your mind. All of these things can be broken through divine power. You do not have to remain stuck. You do not have to keep struggling with the same issues year after year. Freedom is available, and it is coming to you now. As you experience this power working in your life, you will become whole again. Let me talk about what wholeness means. Wholeness is not the absence of scars or difficult experiences. Wholeness is not pretending that painful things never happened. Wholeness is integration. It is when all the broken pieces of yourself are brought together and healed in such a way that they become part of a beautiful mosaic. Perhaps you feel fragmented right now. Perhaps you feel like parts of yourself have been lost or destroyed by trauma, betrayal, loss, or failure. Perhaps when you look at yourself, you see only damage and brokenness. Perhaps you wonder if you will ever feel complete again. The answer is yes, but not by going back to who you were before. You cannot undo your experiences, but you can be transformed by them. The divine can take the broken pieces and put them back together in a way that is even more beautiful than the original. Think of Japanese kintsugi pottery. When a piece of pottery breaks, instead of throwing it away or trying to hide the cracks, artists repair it with gold. The repaired piece is considered more valuable and more beautiful than it was before it broke, because the golden seams tell a story of survival and restoration. That is what is happening to you. The broken places in your life are being repaired with divine gold. The scars are becoming beautiful. The wounds are becoming sources of wisdom and compassion. This process of becoming whole involves healing at multiple levels. Physical healing for ailments and diseases that have afflicted your body. Emotional healing for wounds from rejection, abandonment, abuse, or betrayal. Mental healing for toxic thought patterns, lies you have believed about yourself, and psychological damage from trauma. Spiritual healing for the disconnect you have felt from the divine and from your own soul. All of this healing is taking place right now. You are also going to experience restoration of things that were lost. Perhaps you lost your sense of purpose and direction. That is being restored. Perhaps you lost your passion and enthusiasm for life. That is being restored. Perhaps you lost your ability to trust. That is being restored. Perhaps you lost your dreams and aspirations. Those are being restored. Perhaps you lost your identity and do not even know who you are anymore. Your true identity is being restored. The divine wants to bring you back to life in every sense. Life is not just breathing and having a heartbeat. Life is vitality. Life is energy. Life is color and vibrancy. Life is feeling deeply and experiencing fully. Many people are technically alive, but not really living. They are going through the motions, but not truly present. They are surviving, but not thriving. They have shut down emotionally to avoid pain, but in doing so, they have also shut out joy. If this has been you, if you have been merely existing instead of truly living, that is all about to change. The divine is breathing new life into you right now. You are going to feel things again. You are going to want things again. You are going to care about things again. The numbness that has protected you from pain, but also prevented you from fully experiencing anything, is going to give way to full spectrum feeling. Colors are going to look brighter to you. Music is going to sound richer. Food is going to taste more delicious. Physical touch is going to feel more meaningful. Conversations are going to seem more engaging. Sunrises and sunsets are going to take your breath away. Small moments with loved ones are going to feel precious. You are going to notice details you have been missing. You are going to appreciate simple pleasures you have been taking for granted. This is what it means to be truly alive. And with this renewed life force comes motivation and drive. You are going to feel inspired to pursue goals and dreams. You are going to feel energized to take action. Things that you have been putting off, you are suddenly going to feel ready to tackle. Projects that you started but abandoned, you are going to feel compelled to complete. Skills that you wanted to develop, you are going to feel motivated to learn. Relationships that you wanted to improve, you are going to feel equipped to work on. This is divine life flowing through you, animating you, pushing you forward. You are not going to feel forced or pressured. You are going to feel naturally drawn and excited. You are going to wake up eager to engage with your day. You are going to go to bed satisfied that you used your time well. You are going to look back on your life and be able to say that you truly lived instead of just existed. Now, let me address something very important that could interfere with everything I have been telling you. The people you allow into your life have enormous influence over you. There is an old saying that you become like the 5 people you spend the most time with. This is true. People rub off on each other. Their attitudes become your attitudes. Their beliefs become your beliefs. Their habits become your habits. Their limitations become your limitations. If you surround yourself with negative people who complain constantly, you will become negative and complaining. If you surround yourself with people who have no ambition, you will lose your ambition. If you surround yourself with people who do not believe in you, you will stop believing in yourself. If you surround yourself with people who are content with mediocrity, you will settle for mediocrity. If you surround yourself with people who have given up on their dreams, you will give up on your dreams. This is why you must be very selective about who you allow close to you. Not everyone deserves access to your life. Not everyone has earned the right to your time, your energy, your trust, or your vulnerability. Some people need to be kept at a distance. Some relationships need to have very clear boundaries. And some connections need to be severed entirely. This is not about being judgmental or thinking you are better than others. This is about protecting yourself so that you can become who you are meant to be. You cannot help anyone if you allow them to pull you down to their level. You cannot lift someone up who is determined to drag you down. You have to save yourself first before you can help save anyone else. There are people in your life right now who are not good for you. You probably already know who they are. They are the ones who always have drama. They are the ones who constantly need something from you, but never give anything back. They are the ones who criticize you and make you feel bad about yourself. They are the ones who are jealous when good things happen to you. They are the ones who discourage you from pursuing your dreams. They are the ones who try to make you doubt yourself. They are the ones who bring chaos and confusion wherever they go. The divine is asking you to be wise and discerning about these people. You need to pray for wisdom to see people clearly, beyond the masks they wear. You need to ask for courage to establish boundaries or end relationships that are harmful. You need to trust your instincts when something feels off about someone. You need to pay attention to how you feel after spending time with certain people. If you feel drained, anxious, discouraged, or bad about yourself, that is a sign that the relationship is not healthy. Removing toxic people from your life creates space for the right people to enter. As you distance yourself from those who pull you down, you will begin to attract those who lift you up. The divine will bring new people into your life who are aligned with where you are going. You will form friendships with people who inspire you, encourage you, believe in you, and support your growth. You will connect with mentors who want to see you succeed. You will find companions who make your life richer and more joyful. These healthy relationships will feel completely different from toxic ones. They will not be draining or complicated. They will not require you to constantly walk on eggshells or manage someone else's emotions. They will not make you feel anxious or inadequate. Instead, they will feel natural and easy. They will give you energy instead of taking it away. They will bring out the best in you instead of triggering your worst. You will wonder why you tolerated difficult relationships for so long when healthy ones feel this good. Now let me talk to you about the power of words and thoughts. What you think and what you speak has creative power. This is a spiritual law that governs the universe. Your thoughts and words are not neutral. They are forces that shape your reality. When you consistently think and speak negative things, you are actually creating more negativity in your life. When you consistently think and speak positive things, you are creating more positivity. This is why you must become intentional about what you allow into your mind and what comes out of your mouth. You cannot afford to be careless with your thoughts and words anymore. You need to take control of this area of your life. Stop speaking defeat over yourself. Stop saying things like "I always fail," or "I never have enough," or "nothing good ever happens to me," or "I am just unlucky." Every time you speak these things, you are reinforcing them and making them more likely to continue. Instead, start speaking life and truth over yourself. Start declaring what you want to see instead of what you have been seeing. Start calling things that are not yet as though they already were. This is not fake positivity or denying reality. This is partnering with divine creative power to bring about change. The divine spoke the world into existence with words. You are made in the divine image, which means your words also have creative power. So every single day, especially in the morning when you wake up and at night before you sleep, speak these truths over your life. Say them out loud with conviction. Say them even if you do not fully believe them yet. Say them until they sink into your subconscious mind and become your new normal. Say, "My life is blessed and highly favored." Say, "I am exactly where I need to be and everything is working together for my good." Say, "Every experience I go through is teaching me and preparing me for my destiny." Say, "I am moving to higher levels of success and fulfillment." Say, "I am constantly growing and becoming the best version of myself." Say, "I believe in miracles and I expect them to happen in my life." Say, the divine always provides everything I need at exactly the right time. Say, I have more than enough energy and motivation to accomplish my goals. Say, I achieve what I set out to do because I am aligned with divine purpose. Say, abundance flows to me easily and naturally from multiple sources. Say, I am grateful that my financial situation improves every single day. Say, I deserve the absolute best that life has to offer, and I receive it gratefully. Say, I am confident in who I am and in the unique gifts I have been given. Say, I am perfectly created for my specific purpose. Say, everything I touch is blessed and prospers. Say, all my projects succeed because divine wisdom guides me. Say, I receive everything my heart truly desires because I am worthy. Say, amazing opportunities come to me all the time. Say, I am grateful for all the good I have now and all the good that is coming. Say, I trust the divine completely to lead me and protect me. Say, I am surrounded by love and I give love freely to others. Say, my heart is healed and whole and getting stronger every day. Say, I forgive everyone who has hurt me and I release all resentment and bitterness. Say, I am free from fear and full of faith. Say, my future is incredibly bright and filled with wonderful opportunities and experiences. Say, I am blessed beyond what I can measure or imagine. Say, the divine loves me unconditionally, and that love is enough to sustain me through anything. Say, divine protection surrounds me and my loved ones at all times. Say, I walk in divine favor and people are drawn to help me. Say, obstacles that seem insurmountable are actually opportunities for miracles. Say, my best days are not behind me but ahead of me. As you speak these things consistently, you will begin to notice shifts in your mind, your emotions, and your circumstances. Your mindset will become more positive. Your emotions will become more stable. Your circumstances will begin to align with the words you have been speaking. This is not magic. This is spiritual law. You are cooperating with divine creative power, and that power is transforming your reality. But I need to be honest with you about something. This journey of transformation is not always easy or comfortable. There will be moments when you want to give up. There will be days when nothing seems to be working. There will be times when you feel like you are going backward instead of forward. This is normal. Transformation is a process, not an instant event. Growth happens in cycles, not in straight lines. There will be days when you feel strong and capable, and days when you feel weak and overwhelmed. There will be moments of clarity when everything makes sense, and moments of confusion when nothing makes sense. There will be breakthroughs followed by setbacks. This does not mean something is wrong. This does not mean the divine has abandoned you. This does not mean you are failing. This is simply the natural rhythm of growth and change. When you planted a seed in the ground, you do not see anything happen immediately. The seed sits in the dark soil. From the outside, it looks like nothing is changing, but underneath the surface, the seed is breaking open. Roots are growing down. The process of germination is taking place. Then finally, a tiny shoot breaks through the soil. But even then, it does not look like much. It is small and fragile. It takes time for that tiny shoot to grow into a strong plant that produces fruit. Your transformation is like that seed. There are things happening beneath the surface that you cannot see yet. Roots are growing deep. Your foundation is being strengthened. Your character is being developed. Your faith is being tested and refined. All of this is necessary preparation for the harvest that is coming. So do not be discouraged if you do not see dramatic changes immediately. Keep watering your seeds with faith, with positive words, with right choices, with patient expectation. The breakthrough will come at exactly the right time. During this process, you need to be patient with yourself. You need to give yourself grace. You need to stop expecting perfection. You are human, which means you will make mistakes. You will have bad days. You will sometimes fall back into old patterns. This does not erase your progress. This does not mean you are hopeless. This just means you are learning and growing, and that process is messy. When you stumble, do not waste time beating yourself up. Do not spiral into shame and self-hatred. Simply acknowledge what happened, learn from it, forgive yourself, and get back up. The divine is not keeping score of your mistakes. The divine is cheering you on, celebrating every small victory, and helping you back up every time you fall. You need to treat yourself with the same compassion and patience that the divine has for you. Remember that you are never alone in this journey. Even in your darkest moments, even when you feel completely isolated, the divine is with you. The divine has promised never to leave you or abandon you. When you walk through fire, you will not be burned. When you walk through floods, you will not drown. When you face enemies, you will not be defeated. When you encounter obstacles, you will find a way through or around them. This is not because you are so strong or capable on your own. This is because you are accompanied by infinite power and love. As you walk this path of transformation, you will notice something beautiful happening. You will begin to have an impact on the people around you. Your change will inspire others to believe that they can change too. Your healing will give hope to people who feel broken. Your joy will lift the spirits of those who are discouraged. Your faith will strengthen those who are doubting. Your peace will calm those who are anxious. Without even trying to influence anyone, you will become a light that helps others find their way. This is the ripple effect of divine work in a person's life. You are blessed so that you can be a blessing. You are healed so that you can help heal others. You are given wisdom so that you can guide others. You receive love so that you can love others. You experience miracles so that you can point others to the divine. Your life becomes a testimony of what the divine can do, and that testimony has the power to transform other lives. So never think that your journey is only about you. Yes, you are important, and your well-being matters deeply. But you are also part of something much bigger. You are part of a divine plan to bring light into dark places, hope into hopeless situations, and love into wounded hearts. As you are transformed, you become an agent of transformation for others. This gives your life profound meaning and purpose. Now, as we come toward the end of this message, I want to remind you of how far you have already come. Look back at where you were a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Look at the battles you have fought and survived. Look at the obstacles you have overcome. Look at the growth that has already happened in you. Look at the prayers that have already been answered. Look at the times you thought you could not go on, but you did. Look at the moments when you should have been destroyed, but you were protected. All of this is evidence of divine faithfulness in your life. If the divine has brought you this far, the divine will bring you all the way to your destination. If the divine has not abandoned you through everything you have already faced, the divine certainly will not abandon you now. You can trust that the same power that has sustained you until now will continue to sustain you going forward. You can have confidence that the best is yet to come. Your destination is not just a physical place or a specific achievement, although you will accomplish things that amaze you. Your real destination is becoming fully yourself. It is discovering and fulfilling your unique purpose. It is experiencing the fullness of love, joy, and peace. It is using your gifts to make a positive difference in the world. It is forming deep, authentic connections with other souls. It is knowing without any doubt that you are loved, valued, and significant. Every step you take, every choice you make, every challenge you face is moving you closer to this destination. So lift your head up, pull your shoulders back, take a deep breath, feel the divine presence surrounding you right now. Feel the love that has no limits. Feel the power that has no bounds. Feel the peace that surpasses all understanding. Feel the joy that bubbles up from deep within. Feel the hope that anchors your soul. All of this is yours. All of this is available to you right now, not someday in the distant future, but in this very moment. You are stronger than you know. You are more loved than you can comprehend. You are destined for things that exceed your current understanding. The best chapters of your life have not been written yet. The greatest joys are still ahead of you. The deepest fulfillment is approaching. Everything you have endured has prepared you for what is coming. And what is coming is so good, so beautiful, so wonderful that it will make every hardship worth it. This is not the end of your story. This is not even close to the end. This is actually a new beginning. This is the start of the most amazing season of your life. Everything is about to change for the better. Doors are about to open that have been locked for years. Provision is about to flow that will eliminate your financial stress. Relationships are about to be healed and deepened. Your health is about to improve. Your joy is about to overflow. Your purpose is about to become crystal clear. Your gifts are about to be recognized and utilized. Your dreams are about to manifest. Get ready. Prepare your heart. Open your hands. Clear out space in your life for all the good that is coming. Release the old to make room for the new. Let go of what has been to embrace what will be. Stop looking backward and start looking forward. The divine has heard every prayer. The divine has seen every tear. The divine has taken note of your faithfulness. And now, the divine is responding with overwhelming goodness that will leave you speechless with gratitude. You are about to step into a season of unprecedented blessing, favor, increase, and breakthrough. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your season. Everything that has been delayed is now being released. Everything that has been blocked is now being cleared. Everything that has been stolen is now being restored. Everything that has been broken is now being healed. Everything that has seemed impossible is now becoming possible. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are divinely guided at every step. Walk forward with expectation, knowing that good things are coming your way. Walk forward with gratitude for everything you have and everything that is on the way. Walk forward with love in your heart for yourself and for others. Walk forward with faith that cannot be shaken by any circumstance. Walk forward knowing that you are a beloved child of the divine, precious beyond measure, and destined for greatness that will astonish you. You are blessed in ways you have not yet discovered. You are favored in ways that will soon become obvious. You are loved in ways that will overwhelm you. And your life from this day forward will be a beautiful reflection of these truths. The divine has spoken these promises over you, and what the divine has spoken will absolutely come to pass. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can delay it any longer. Nothing can prevent it from manifesting in your life. So receive it. Believe it. Expect it. And watch in amazement as it unfolds before your very eyes. Go in peace. Go in power. Go in joy. And go in the absolute certainty that your life is about to become more wonderful than you ever imagined possible.